I'll be, laughing or crying. And I mean, I'm so into my stories, like Ervil, right? I mean, I'm writing about Ervil, this old woman who was in my book called Remember, part of the Baxter series. And Ervil had Alzheimer's, and it was coming her time to pass. And so I'm writing more and more and more slowly because she was like the grandmother I never had. And I loved Ervil. I totally, I hung on her every word. She was genteel and sweet. And, she would wake up every morning at Sunset Hills Adult Care Home. And she would get her peppermint tea. And in her pressed sweet dress, she would go and sit in the front room and wait for Hank to come home from fishing. But Hank wasn't fishing. He had been in heaven for 7 years because she had Alzheimer's. She didn't know. And so this character was so near and dear to me as, this is what you've had to come to live with. I mean, you know I'm crazy, and that's okay. I'm writing, and I'm writing slower and slower, and finally Ervil takes her last breath. So I take the laptop, set it down by my chair, and I just have to have a good cry over losing Ervil. So I'm crying, and I'm just wiping tears and thanking God for Ervil, and I know she's happy in a better place, even though it's all completely fictitious. And then you walk in the room like looking for a sweatshirt, and you stop. Honey, what's wrong? What happened? What's wrong? And I said, it's Ervil. She died. My dear Ervil died. Remember what you said?
Well,
like, Ervil?
Well, I didn't want to be like...
Do we know her from...
Yeah, exactly. I was like, where do we... Ervil, or do we know her from school or from church?
Right. I'm like, no. No, honey, she's one of my characters. And I mean, you rolled your eyes all the way to the ceiling. You were like, well, I don't feel sorry for you. I mean, you killed her. Remember that?
Yes.
You were just so funny. You were just laughing
I was
at
just
me.
delete, right?
Yeah,
Backspace?
Backspace,
delete.
delete, bring her back.
Just bring her back.
And thanks to you, I did bring her back, by the way. The book I just had that just came out just once.
Beautiful.
Ervil's love story back in World War II.
Yes,
So I
great
did
book.
bring her back, so that was good advice.